Hello everyone, welcome back to today's video. In the last video we see how to add the concrete column, then reinforcement in the concrete column, and then further creating the drawing for that column. Now in today's video we are learning about creating the concrete beam and then reinforcement in the concrete beam, further creating the drawings. Okay, so just go to the concrete section. Here I am just adding one column over here. Okay, then I will add one more column at another position. Next I am selecting the concrete beam and I am adding the beam from this point, end point, to this end point. Okay, likewise now just double clicking on the beam. Okay, just check the dimension of that column. So this dimension is 230 and this dimension is 350. Okay, so just clicking on this beam, double click on the beam, change the properties of beam, like depth of the beam we will take this as a 350 mm and width of the beam is taken as a 230 mm. Okay, then grade of the beam again it is taken as a M25. Okay, position I will shift it to middle position. Okay, just modify this, make it top. Okay, now I will shift it to behind. Okay, now further I will shift this, select this and move this midpoint to the midpoint of column. Okay, similarly this side, move this from this midpoint to midpoint of the column. Okay, so you can see it is perfectly twisted from middle to middle point. Okay, now after this, now go to the component part, and in component part we have to search for the number 63 connection, that is nothing but the beam reinforcement. Select this beam reinforcement and speak the object over here. Okay, you can see the reinforcement is added in this beam. Okay, to see this end reinforcement I will just select this column and hide this. Okay, and now you can see if I press the control force, okay, or I will just part render this shaded. Okay, then just double click on this reinforcement. All the dimensions related to reinforcements are shown over here. So let's see, first is given as a parameters. Okay, in parameters a beam is shown. So here you can see at this level there are shown 3 bars of 12 mm, means at the top level these 3 bars of 12 mm are shown. Like here if I make this as a 16 mm and just click on modify, you can see these 3 bars are get transferred to 16 mm. Similarly the bottom side bars, 3 bars of again 16 mm, modify, so 3 bars of 16 mm. Normally our top reinforcement is 12 or 10 mm, so again I will modify this 3 bars of 12 mm. Okay, then next thing, if you want you can add this second row, third row by putting the values over here. Like suppose if I put the value over here 2 bars of, let's say again 12 mm diameter, click on modify, you can see these 2 bars are get added over here. Okay, and then the distance between these 2 bars which is shown over here, write this distance as a 50 mm, modify, you can see now this distance is between these two bars is shown as a 50. Okay, similarly if you want to add the rows over here, you can add that values of bars, number of bars and diameter at this point, and then here at these points you can add the covering distance. Like for this 25 mm cover is provided, okay, along this top side, then along this edge, then similarly at the bottom side, and then along this side. Okay, so all the sides 25 mm cover is provided. Okay, then next thing is that going to the hooks. So right now you can see a 90-degree hooks are provided. Bottom first row, that is nothing but this one. Suppose I will make it as a straight line and just click on modify, you can see this will be turned to the straight line. So right now if I am selecting this and then angle is given as a 180 degree and the radius is given as a 1. Okay, and just modify, you can see it is bent over here. Instead of that 10. Okay, so like this. Similarly you can adjust the hooks for this top first row. Again I am putting over here 180 degree, so 10. For the bottom other rows I am keeping those as a straight lines only. Just click on modify, right? So like this the bars are provided. Okay, then go to the stirrup spacing. So you can see at the ends the spacing is closer, and then in the middle section the spacing is wider. So here 1 2 3 4 5, it means these are the spacings are provided. So here in zone 1 if I make this as a 8 mm bar, so spacing is given 100 mm, and then in this zone 3 the spacing is given 100 mm. Okay, just modify this, you can see the diameter is changed. Okay, accordingly you have to make the necessary changes. Then here advanced like bottom bar, top bar, then side bar, stirrup, and the class and prefix numbers are provided. Okay, once you're done with all the things, just click on modify, apply, okay. And now you can just click on redraw view. The hidden column is shown here. Okay, now again to create the drawing for this, you can just click over here, select on this beam, then right click and create the fabrication drawing. So it is asking for numbering. Okay, so one drawing is created, create, save the numbers, go to the drawing and report, and then document manager. You can see the drawing of beam is created. So double clicking on this drawing, just close this. Okay, you can see these are the two support columns, right? Then height is 350. Okay, then at this 8 into 100, then here again 8 into 100 and 14 into 291 spacing is given. Okay, this is along the 230 side, the top view. Okay, then here the section is taken, right? So again if you want, just double click. Position is normally not required, you are just removing that position number. Like this, you can see these bars are 3 bars of 12 mm by at the rate 60 center to center. Then these vertical stirrups are 31 bars, 8 of 8 mm diameter at the rate of 100 center to center. Then this second row from bottom side 2 bars of 12 mm diameter at the rate of 150 mm center to center, and then these 3 bars of 16 mm diameter at the rate of 58 center to center. Similarly here one more section is shown. Okay, you can just add the part mark for this. Okay, so 3 bars of 12 mm at the rate of 60 mm center to center. Okay, similarly I will add the part mark for this. Likewise, if you want, here you can just add the cut line for this. Okay, so we want to add the cut line at this point. But it is created wrongly. Okay, just leave it. Then go to the, you can just check bending schedule is there, like beam B2 8 mm diameter bars, 16 mm, then 12 and 12 mm. Okay, total length, then shape of these links or bars that is shown over here. Okay, and its weight is also shown over along with this construction notes. Okay, so like this you can create the drawing for the beams. Okay, and you can just save this, right? So in this way you can add the concrete beam and reinforcement in the beam, and further you can create the drawing for the same. Okay, so thank you for listening. In the next video we come up with the few more components or structure things in Tekla. Thank you so much.